the Biomedical News Update. I'm Katarina Kuhl and I'm your host. Today we're going to be talking with our foreign correspondent, Zagana Patel. She'll be speaking to us from Japan. Hi Zagana, so what will you be doing today?
Well, Katarina, I'll be taking you on a mission with Scientist John and Scientist Jane. So, Scientist Jane, what will we be looking for today?
We'll be looking for plants and animals that can be used for making medicine.
Really? Under the sea?
Sure, we're discovering more and more plants and animals that can be used for medicine these days.
Well, wow, look at this sponge. It's really pretty.
That's a helicondriocaudite sponge. Did you know that it can be used for making medicine to treat breast cancer?
No. So, how was this discovered?
It was discovered when people looked in extreme environments like the desert or under the sea for plants and animals that have adaptations where they produce useful medicinal proteins.
I bet they have adaptations because it's hard to survive in extreme environments.
Right, let's get a sample.
Let's keep going.
Look, it's a rain cone snail. Did you know that the saliva from the snail can be used as a painkiller?
Aren't there enough painkillers already?
Well, actually, this is better than painkillers like morphine because it isn't addictive.
Really?
Well, I think that's about it. Let's go back up to the lab and test these proteins.
Next we're going back to the lab with Heather, a patient advocate. Scientists John and Jane will be analyzing the sponge, and our correspondent Zagana. Earlier, we talked about various medical problems that can be solved using medicine from the sea. They even found some of these useful organisms, like a sea sponge that can treat breast cancer and a sea snail whose saliva acts as a strong painkiller. So Heather, why is medicine from the sea important?
The sea is a great source for new medicines. Some conditions, like malaria and some types of cancer, don't have adequate cures. Others, like pain, could have better treatments.
So, Heather, I understand that you benefit from this.
Yes, I also have metastatic breast cancer. This means that the cancer has spread from my breast to other places in my body. I've heard that this sponge stuff can make me live longer. I'll be coming back here for my appointment with Dr. No.
All right, bye, Heather. So, Scientist Jane, Scientist John, how do you get the medicine from the sponge to the drug?
Well, let's see here. We simply have to extract the medicine from the sponge, like so.
Wait, it's really that easy?
Well, no.
To make a drug, you have to figure out a point in a disease when something is happening that's very different than what the human body does normally. Then you develop a test that mimics that part of the disease and try a bunch of potential drugs with that test. Then you pick the drug with the most desirable effect and try to isolate that molecule.
Next, you make it fit the criteria for drugs and start testing on animals to see if it's safe and figure out the dosage. Finally, the FDA will approve your treatment.
Hi, Heather.
I'm Dr. No, the doctor, and this is my patient, Heather. She's being treated for metastatic breast cancer.
Here's the medicine for you, Heather.
Thank you. I've been doing some reading. Is this pill a cell cycle inhibitor?
Yes, it is.
Wait, could you explain what that means?
When someone develops cancer, it can spread quickly as the cancer cells divide. This chemical you extract from the sponge can be made into a medicine that helps slow or even stop the cell cycle of division, which is why it's called a cell cycle inhibitor.
Has this been approved by the FDA?
Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, it's really great. Actually, they're researching the same treatment we gave you to be used for many other diseases.
What kinds of diseases?
Well, this treatment from the sponge that we gave you is a promising alternative treatment for other kinds of cancers, like colon or urinary cancers. They're even researching it as a treatment for malaria.
Cool, I really like this deep sea medicine stuff.
Well, it sure has a lot of possibilities. Anyway, Katarina, back to you.
Thanks, Zagana. Today we learned that deep sea organisms can be used for many things, from treating diseases such as cancer to treating pain. Deep sea medicine is a great development in the medical field because it provides a new source of medicine, is a step in the right direction for curing cancer, provides an alternative non-addictive painkiller, and much, much more. Thanks for joining us for this biomedical news update.